Hey guys, welcome back to the Gift of Gorge. Sorry I had to cut the video short, but I felt like it was too long, so I had to cut it in half. And I hope that whatever you guys didn't get in the first video, that you definitely get in this one. So before we jump right into it, what I want to do is a quick prayer, and I hope that you could get something from this. Dear Lord, Heavenly Father, first I want to say thank you for waking each and every one of us up today, dear God. Thank you for giving me the courage to be able to come out here and say what you want me to say, dear God. And I want to thank those who tuned into this video today, dear God. And I thank you for giving them the courage to click on this video, dear God, to learn something, to gain something, so that they can start their self-love process. I want to ask that they don't hear me or see me, dear God, but they hear and feel and see you, dear God. I want them to see the light that you have blessed me with, dear God. I want your light to shine, dear God. I want them to know that every journey that I have been through, every experience that I've had has come from you, dear God. And I ask that you guide each and every person on this video today, and you guide me and Morgan, dear God, on our self-love journey to down the right path, dear God. I ask that on this journey as we step, you step with us, dear God, hand in hand, foot in foot. And I ask that when we get distracted, dear God, and we start to deter from the path, dear God, that you put us right back on track, Lord. I ask that this video can touch hearts, dear God, and change lives, dear God, and save someone, dear God, from doing something that they will regret, Lord. And I ask that you just bless us all with confidence and self-love, dear God, not only within ourselves, but I hope that this video can teach someone to love you more, Lord. But most importantly, we love you, dear God. With my whole heart, I love you, dear God. And I just want to thank you for each and opportunity you have blessed me with, dear God. And I ask that the gift of Gorge shares my gift to expand others, dear God, so that they can find their gift, so that they can find their purpose, Lord, and to love themselves deep, deep within, God. Thank you, Lord. I love you, Lord. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. Now we have to learn how to make amends. We have to learn to forgive and forget. Like that, I feel like that's why so much violence and so much crime and so many killings, because we just can't look past ourselves and just be united.
Pride.
Yeah, like that's a problem. Like you cannot love yourself so much that you don't need anybody else. You can't. It's not possible. Like it's not right. You at the end of the day, you're gonna have to call on somebody at some time. But hey, you'll learn.
Hard head make a soft ass.
The next question is, what practices can we put in place to work towards self-love each day? Looking in the mirror. Believe it or not, it's some people that don't look in the mirror. They're so ashamed of who they are and what they see that they don't. Looking in the mirror, you know, looking at your flaws and just pay attention to them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, look at them and accept them. Like, this is just the way I am, you know? Some people hate their skin color. Like, you know, like some people hate being dark skin and wish they were light skin. Like, you know, like you just have to, it is a practice every day. Every day you have to work towards loving yourself more and more each day. You know what I'm saying? So looking in the mirror, just being thankful and recognizing your flaws and what looks good with them. You know what I'm saying? Like for the longest, I used to hate my fupa. I used to hate my fupa. I've always had one. Like, no matter how small I was, like in high school, I still had a fupa. Like, it still kind of like dripped down low. Like, I don't know how to say it. Like, my stomach always was low. Like, I always hated it. But, like, if you look at it, like, it really brings attention to my thighs. I know this may sound weird, but my fupa brings attention to my thighs, and I love my thighs. So, like, I'm kind of thankful that my fupa is there, because when they look at my fupa, they automatically go down and look at my thighs and be
that
like,
was my question. Do you feel like now you have a new perspective on how to look at something that you once saw as a flaw?
You got to look at your flaws and see what they accentuate.
Can I say one thing I learned in the military is that your perception is your reality. Perception is nonsense reality. So it doesn't matter. And I feel like this also goes to, like you said, with those friendships, those relationships. Nothing necessarily matters about the intent. It's just how we perceive things. Because everything is mental. Whether you going in a sorority, whether you going into the military, whether it's a job and you dealing with folks you don't like. It's all how you perceive situations and then how you react to those perceptions.
The reaction.
So, yeah, I love the fact that you said that. You know, I used to be so self-conscious about it until I realized, wait, it's drawn attention to an area I do love. Yeah. So now I'm not looking at it as a flaw, but as a pathway, as a direction, as an avenue.
Yeah! That's crazy because, like, I used to hate... Can I open this eye?
Yeah, open it.
I used to hate my fupa until, like, I started, like, looking at my pictures. Because I have this thing where I, like, look at my pictures, like, constantly. Like, after I take them, I, like, stare at them. But that kind of also helps with my self-love, too, because, like I said, like, my fupa, I hated it. Until I realized, like, it brought attention to my thighs. Like, ooh. My thighs, big thighs, save lives. Like, you know, like, so you gotta just learn to appreciate the flaws and see what they draw attention to, what they make pop. You know what I'm saying? Like, I hate my skin. Like, I hate it. Like, it's so oily. Like, but you know what? It's not dry. So, like, you gotta look at stuff like that.
Hey, they say the oilier your skin is, the more useful you'll be longer. Like, the oil is what keeps your skin useful. So, them dry skin bitches gonna be getting wrinkles at 35.
I didn't know that. That's another thing. So, like, you gotta look at things like that. It's always a positive and a negative. You know what I'm saying? So, like, everything that comes with the negative comes with the positive. It takes you to figure out that positive. And every day, what your practice should be is to figure out that positive. Does self-love equals confidence? I want to say no. Because I can love myself and still not be confident enough to speak in front of people. I can still be confident enough in what I wear. And not because I'm not aware of who I am and what my body shape is like, but because I'm not in with the trends, or I'm not a good fashion person per se. So, like, I can know who I am completely and I can know what makes me happy, but still not be confident in certain areas of my life. Because at the end of the day, it's a journey and you still have to grow and learn. You know what I'm saying? What areas you're confident in and what you're not confident in. Like, I know who I am completely and I love myself to the fullest, but I'm not completely confident in doing makeup like Morghan. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ask everybody all the time, like, do my eyebrows match? 90% of the time I get a no. But guess what?
Shut up.
Guess what? I'm still going out with my mismatched eyebrows because they're sisters, not twins. And that's just my outlook on it. You know what I'm saying? Because some people are like, no, I need matching eyebrows. So I'm not going to lie and tell you that I don't wipe off my eyebrows and try to draw them on 10 times. I'm not going to tell you I don't do that. But if they don't match, they don't match. I still look good with my mismatched eyebrows. You know what I'm saying? Like, no. Confidence and self-love are not the same. Now, they do go hand in hand, yes. But they're not the same. You know,
I completely agree.
it's some areas that you are completely confident in, and some areas that you're not confident in. But that doesn't mean that you don't love yourself, and that doesn't mean that you're not happy with who you are. You know. So that's my take on that. But his second question was, do you need to get one to get the other? Oh, so he had 3 questions. Do you need to get one to get the other? That's a good question. Do I need confidence to find self-love? I would say yes.
See, I would think it would be the other way around.
Well, because you can love yourself completely and not be confident in certain areas. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But that self-love can help you get that confidence.
I agree.
But you do need confidence to get that self-love, because when you're confident, you don't be needing validation. And that's what self-love is about.
So you feel like once you get one, it's like then you start to work towards the other one, no matter which one you start with first?
I want to say yeah.
Okay. I would.
Yeah, because I started out with confidence, but I didn't always have self-love.
I feel like I got my self-love before I got my confidence. I feel like that's what fueled the confidence is. I started to be so comfortable with myself that I was like, now I can have that confidence.
And I was the opposite. See, I started with confidence, pretended like I had confidence.
Fake it till you make it.
Yeah, because I used to walk around campus with my head high, and I used to have my little sway. One thing people always used to say to me on campus is, I know it was you by your walk.
Hey!
And I didn't notice that I had a certain walk until people used to tell me. But then, like, people used to just be like, I just love how confident you are. You walk with your head high. You just walk like you got this sway to you. People used to tell me that all the time. I used to be like, I didn't notice it. Like, what are you talking about? But
that's so funny.
That helped me, because it was like people always watching. And like I didn't realize that. I realized it then, but I really realized it now. You know what I'm saying? Like, people are always watching, and it don't matter, because that's not what you live for. You don't live because people are watching, but it's just like people always watching. You never know how your light is shining until somebody tell you.
Until they're blinded by it.
Yeah, like, you know, like, I guess it goes hand in hand. You can't have self-love without confidence, and you can't have confidence without self-love, because you can fake it till you make it, like Morgan said. So that's just my intake on it. I'm curious to know what you guys feel. So comment and let me know what y'all feel. Can you have self-love without confidence? And can you have confidence without self-love? Tell me what y'all think, and I can pick back up on it and elaborate more. But I think it goes hand in hand, but I don't think it's the same thing. It's 2 different things, and you don't need self-love to have confidence.
I would think self-love is accepting that you have, like you said, acknowledging that you have flaws and then accepting those flaws. And I think courage is the willingness to then share those flaws and to kind of share that acceptance with people. And I felt like when we were in college, I always looked at you as, there's this like huge personality, but like she has so much confidence. And I didn't have that in college. But I looked at you, just like you said, people are always watching. And it's not something people always talk about, but I always looked at you like, damn, I wish I could walk into a room and just be so unbothered.
And that was a time in my life. Can I open this eye?
I'm about to go back to that one.
And that was a time in my life where I was mostly bothered.
Really?
I wasn't always happy with myself. I wanted to fit in. I always wonder, like, why people didn't accept me. But like I said, people are always watching. And sometimes it's out of jealousy. Sometimes you're not accepted because of jealousy. Sometimes you're not invited because of jealousy. Like Morgan says, you walk in a room and what'd you say? You walk in a room and what'd you say?
You're just so unbothered.
It's so unbothered. And like, people don't like that because it's like, how she should just walk with her head high and be so.
The nerve of her. How dare she?
She don't got the Uggs on. I do. Uggs was in when I was in college.
Yeah! Uggs in a big ass infinity scarf. Like you
Uggs was in when I was in college. She don't got no Uggs on. She got these Nikes on, but I got these sparkly Uggs on. And
I just got my Starbucks.
Yeah, and I got this good Brazilian weed. She's still wearing package hair. You know, like.
But shout out to the purple pack, okay? Because it does come through. It just really goes down to self-love because self-love is within. You know what I'm saying? Confidence is what the people see. They don't see how you love yourself. You know what I'm saying? They don't really see the hard work. They just see the finished product.
The hard work, exactly. Because at the end of the day, it's hard work. You're not going to watch this video and then tomorrow love yourself.
It's like breaking a habit. You have to do it. What is it, like 17, 14, 21 times, whatever it is. It's a certain.
They say you break a bad habit in 21 days.
So in order to create a good one,
you don't love yourself in 21 days, but
but that's a start. You know, make small goals.
It is, and it's like it's an ongoing battle. It's an ongoing process. You know what I'm saying? Trust the process.
And
I know you
every day.
And you hear people say that all the time, like trust the process, but you really gotta trust the process. Like,
yes,
literally today while I was at work, I said I was done modeling.
What?
Yeah.
You tripping?
Yeah.
For what?
I'm not done modeling, but that's just the thought in my head. I said, and at that moment, I meant it. At that moment, I was just like, I'm done. I'm not modeling again. I even said that I wasn't going to come here and do this video. I said I was just completely done with it all.
That's so weird. I feel like I had a feeling like I ain't heard from her. She gonna cancel on me.
Crazy.
She ain't text me. She ain't called me yet.
Cancel. I was really like, I don't know how I'm going to tell Morgan that I'm not coming, but I'm not doing it.
Because I was going to make you. I had my speech in my head ready. I was like, Shanae, no, I cleaned this room and my light is ready. Like, you bringing your butt over here.
Like, I really thought about it. But, you know, it's just an ongoing battle within yourself. I didn't have a conversation with nobody else. Nothing even happened. I had a good day today. Like, I had a good day. Like, work went by so smooth. It went by so fast. I didn't
nothing prompted this thought.
Yeah, like nothing prompted this thought. Like, my supervisor was nice. Like, I had a good day today. Like, it was me. Mentally.
We are our own worst critics.
We are our worst critic, I promise. And that's a topic of another one of my videos, insecurities. I'm not going to talk about it because I need that for my next video, but we're going to talk about insecurities. And Diallo's last question was, how do you decipher self-love and narcissism? It's crazy how he asked that because I decided to talk about confidence. Oh, sorry.
She's gonna break my new brushes.
I'm sorry. Confidence versus arrogance. How do you decipher? What was the question? Self-love?
Self-love and narcissism.
Self-love and narcissism. Whoo, that's a mouthful because narcissism is crazy. I feel like how you decipher self-love and narcissism is when you are making decisions for yourself that is not harmful to yourself or others. See, narcissists, they have a problem with themselves. they put on this front that they are so happy with who they are and they love themselves enough to not need you, but really they do need you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've had my experiences with narcissists. Like, a lot of the times they drink a lot. You know, they do a lot of drugs. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't want to think about themselves. You know what I'm saying? Narcissists put people down to raise themselves up. And when you love yourself, you don't need to put down others because you're already confident with who you are. You know what I'm saying? So how you decipher narcissists and self-love is being comfortable with who you are around a bunch of other great people. Mm-hmm. See, narcissists, they see everybody as a threat. When you are confident and you love yourself and you are happy with who you are, you don't care about what others got going on. You don't want to compete. You know what I'm saying? You want to just be happy and you want to continue to do what you want to do, and you want to continue to love yourself and be happy with who you are. But narcissists, see, it's a different story with them. They put people down just so they can make themselves feel special. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of the times we need to be there for people that's dealing with narcissism. Like, you just got to show them that support, because a lot of the times they just don't have that love. They don't have that support. They don't have those people in their lives to support them. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people don't even realize that they have narcissists. How do you say it?
Narcissistic tendencies.
Narcissistic tendencies, because they're so wrapped up in trying to fight their own mental demons. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So when you notice those things, you just have to be loving and caring. And a lot of times people like, I just can't deal with the toxic ways. And once it gets to that point, yeah, let it go. Let it go. And you just have to learn to love people from a distance as well, and support people from a distance as well. And don't be afraid to tell people when they need mental help, because that's the problem with our society, especially Black people. They don't want to seek out to get mental help. They don't want to seek out to get therapy or counseling when we need it. You know what I'm saying? So, like, don't be afraid to tell your loved ones, like, we should go and get counseling. We should go and get therapy, and I'm willing to get it with you. And that's another thing that goes into self-love. It's not just about your physical appearance or your outer appearance. It's about mentally, too. It's about emotionally, too. You know what I'm saying? Like, self-love doesn't just go into what you do and how you do it. It's everything. It's about bathing. It's about working out if you need to work out. It's about eating healthy if you need to get healthy. It's about combing your hair. It's about going to work every day. It's about paying your bills. You know what I'm saying? It's about everything that you need to do to make your life comfortable and to make you happy. You know what I'm saying? Because I hate my job. Well, I don't hate my job. I love my job, but I hate working. I just hate working. But I still go because I love myself. I know that I need to pay for my nails. Mm-hmm. I need to pay for my hair. I need to pay my rent so that I don't have to live under anybody else's rules. You know what I'm saying? It goes into all of that. Like, self-love is really important in everybody's life. Like, you need to love yourself to continue to live a happy life and to not regret anything and have no regrets. You know what I'm saying? I have one regret in my life. And I'm not going to talk about it because I just fixed it. Yes, I am. I'm going to talk about it. No, I'm not. I'm not going to talk about it. It don't have nothing to do.
Talk about it.
You should live life with no regrets and no hurt and no shame, and forgive. Self-love involves forgiving. You know what I'm saying? Because when you don't forgive, you think about a lot of that hurt, let that hurt go. Let it go and just move on with your life. Forgive those who hurt you. You know what I'm saying? And love those. Love everybody around you. And you can love people from a distance and just be yourself. Live your dreams. Do what you want to do. Don't let nobody hold you back. And today, while I was conflicted with myself, a quote that popped into my head was, they can try to steal your shine, but they can never steal your light within. So just ponder on that and think about what that means to you. They can try to steal your shine, but they can never steal your light within, because only you can do you. And that's all I gotta say. Really, I guess that wraps up my video today. I'm sorry we're not done with the makeup, but
we'll see y'all.
I'll post some pictures of the after. And I just want to thank you all for tuning in again to the Gift of Gorge. And I really hope that my gift can help you, teach you how to love you. You know what I'm saying? Like, just walk this journey with me. Because that's all it is. It's a journey. It's a process. And like I said, like today, I felt like I wasn't going to do this video. I wasn't going to model anymore, because you let those insecurities creep into your mind and try to change your mind. And it's going to continue to happen. But you just got to take this process and change it. Change your mind. Because you are your worst critic at the end of the day. So again, thank you for tuning in to the Gift of Gorge. And if you have any questions, any comments, anything you want to say to me at all, just comment, message me, and again, please subscribe, like, comment, and share. And I'll see you guys next time.